This article's on potentially a very contentious issue, which is climate change. And here I kind of have a first starting point, which the environment is important and we need to look after it. With 8 billion people and the technology that we have seen developed over the last 200 years, the pressures on the environment are going to be tremendous. One of the reasons why I like Prince William's Earthshot Prize is because he looks at a variety of environmental challenges and not just the climate. Because I think there is a danger that if you concentrate just on the climate, you'll miss some of the other very important issues that need to be dealt with, such as the degradation of the environment, loss of habitats, the sea pollution. There are many things that need to be considered, and a holistic approach is, to my mind, much better than simply concentrating on one aspect. If we come to climate change, it's interesting that there's quite a debate amongst Christians over this. And I've split it into three areas. Firstly, is the climate changing? Secondly, is carbon dioxide the main contributory factor? And thirdly, what about the responses? With regard to the first one, and I think with all three, I take a cautious approach because I am concerned that data is used in a manipulative way, potentially by all concerned, but by many involved. And I think it can be very easy to want to support the position you believe in and use the data that's useful for your position without considering alternative data. But when it comes to whether the weather is changing, I have to say from my own personal experience of 60 years, I'm pretty sure it is, because the winters seem to be milder and we're having heat waves like I never remember. So I think just intuitively, I think there's a good deal of evidence this year as to whether it is changing. Is this change the result of carbon dioxide? I'm not so expert in my knowledge of this subject. I've seen a graph that suggests that there have been changes in the weather in the past 100 years where it's increased in temperature, and they weren't the result of carbon dioxide increases that we see today. I think it may well be carbon dioxide, but I'm not totally convinced. As to how we solve these problems, I am very concerned that we may adopt policies that could be actually very damaging and could end up leading to a one world government. So I do think we must be cautious in all these things. But the most important thing is let's have an open, courteous debate. Thank you for listening.